Hello, Year 12. I hope you're well. Hope you've had a really good week and you've managed to enjoy the sunshine today. Our assembly, our post 16 weekly bulletin this week is full of lots of positivity. Looking forward to term 6. I promise it will only be 6 minutes long today, and hopefully I'm just going to give you some strategies about what we can focus on and what we can control, and being really positive as we move towards term 6. Lots of information in the bulletin this week, so please make sure you do read that. The Mrs. Curtis has worked really hard to put together some fantastic resources about Mental Health Awareness Week, which is next week. So please do read that bulletin because it is really, really important. So term 6 is a 7-week term, so it's a really important term for us, and there's lots going on, and obviously there's a little bit of uncertainty as well because of the government has talked about year 10 and year 12 coming back. And what will happen is Miss Mason will actually send a letter home via In Touch to your parents explaining kind of what will be happening, and I will email you as well when confirming when year 12 will be back. But at the moment, just please wait until you hear back from us. Continue with your class charts work, continue with your homework, continue copying, speaking to your, emailing your tutor on a Monday morning, and also emailing your teachers or me if you've got any worries or concerns. Obviously, year 12 work experience will be cancelled. You need to contact your employer, the person who you're going to see, just to let them know out of courtesy. And the big change really for you next term will be the fact that there will be no year 12 mock exams. But what we will need to do is we'll need to have some form of assessment, and that will happen once every 2 weeks. And you may already be doing that in terms of quizzes, or you might be submitting work to your teachers, but we want to formalise that so to make sure that you're getting that feedback from teachers as well. So that's going to happen every 2 weeks. The assessment calendar is in the bulletin, so read the bulletin, and that tells you when your assessments will be, and basically it'll be a 48-hour assessment, so you'll be set it, for example, like on a Monday morning, and you'll be expected to complete that by Tuesday afternoon. But obviously your teachers will not set you extra work while they're setting you those assessments, so that is how that will be done. But please do read the bulletin, it's got all the information in there as well. Your teachers will be doing more narrative PowerPoints, and we're looking at more interactive ways that we can kind of engage you and give you feedback. So you'll notice some teachers are already doing narrative PowerPoints, but that will be happening after half term. And also you need to keep checking class charts and replying to tutors on a Monday morning. So the theme of the assembly was really about hashtag looking forward, and I couldn't stop myself by looking back and thinking, well, it's been about 8.5 weeks plus since when you were told in tutor time that there'll be no year 12 lessons for that term that we thought, and obviously we haven't seen each other since that moment. And I know we shouldn't look back, but it's really interesting that for those year 13s, that time ago is so much has happened since then, and they've been told obviously they're not taking their year 13 exams, and things have moved on for them, and they're still planning ahead for their university in September. But for us, hopefully we've achieved some successes in this time and been positive. And for me personally, it's meant spending lots of time with my son and my daughter, who's he's had his first birthday, and my daughter couldn't cycle at the beginning of this for lockdown. It's something that we focused on, and now the other day we actually went through a 3-mile cycle on the roads of Plymstock, and my son's in the back there, and it was amazing. And it was amazing to show how when we really focus and we're positive, what we can achieve. And it's almost like that whole idea of actually you win something and you're successful by looking forward and looking to the future, and we are going to look forward to term 6, and there's lots of positive things to look forward to. Part of this is Mrs. Curtis sent me this link, and I'm not normally on Instagram, as you know, and it's this whole idea about celebrities looking forward. What are they looking forward to when lockdown finishes? And they come up with all these. So do try and watch the clip, because it's really interesting about them thinking about what's the centre of what they're looking forward to doing in the next couple of weeks, when some of those social restrictions start easing. And for me, part of it is going back to school. I'm looking forward to going back to work. I always say, and make no bones about it, I really enjoy my job and I really enjoy working with you all, but actually it's all about routine. I'm looking forward to getting back in that routine and seeing you all, and that structure of the school day, which is something I miss. I often joke to myself that actually for most of my life I've been at school with bells and order and different things, and many of you do know I do like a nice cue and order, and to have a plan, and part of that is what I'm looking forward to, seeing you all and checking you're all fine and okay, but then also looking forward to helping you next year move on after year 13, whether it's to university, higher level apprenticeships. Is something I'm really looking forward to doing, because I know for some of you it is a period of uncertainty at the moment. And then the most obvious one is seeing family and friends. You know, my family live in Torquay, so I don't get to see them, and that's something I'm definitely looking forward to, probably like many of you. But it's important for you now to think about maybe what's the clip, but also think about, right, well, what are you looking forward to? Because that positivity and that optimism, and that feeling of hope, is thinking about, well, actually, it's just around the corner. And yeah, we are almost there, and the future is sometimes a little uncertain, but actually there are some things that we can look forward to, and that sense of normality is going to return. So we do need to be positive, we do need to be hopeful, and we do need to be excited for term 6 in terms of us getting together and making a plan for year 13, and what lies ahead for us. So looking forward to next week. This week is Mental Health Awareness Week. Obviously, so there's some really great advice in the bulletin, so please do read that, and some good links there to kind of help you just look at some strategies about being positive, and looking at this whole idea about hope. And this is not going to last forever, this current lockdown that we're in, and many of you have probably already felt really positive with the restrictions easing slightly this week. But please do go and keep yourself safe when you're out and about. So term 6 is a big term for us, 7 weeks long, lots happening. If I have any information this week about how that's going to look like, I will let you know via email. Any questions or concerns about the assessments as well, please do get in contact with me, but please be assured that's there to help you, so we can check your understanding, check your learning, and making sure that you're on track, really. So when we come back in year 6 or in September, that we've got a real plan to help you in year 13. Take care, look after yourselves. Thanks very much for listening and watching, and hopefully I will speak to you this week. Bye-bye.